Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 24 Stevenage Career Mode, episode 20 right now already. Feels like it's been a long time since I've been uploading this, but you know what? I've been taking more breaks than before, which is, quite normal for any YouTuber to take some break. And I feel like this is probably one of the series where I know it's going to take a while. I know this is a long series, not a short one like Arsenal. So I decided to take, a few more breaks just to feel a little bit better at times. So that is why I don't quite upload it very frequently, but hopefully I'm trying to upload like at least 5-6 times a week if I can. If not, 45 weeks or 45 times a week might be the maximum. Again, it's a long series. It's a Road to Glory series, and by the way, this season, I'm not expecting us to get promoted or being in the title race or whatsoever. All we have to do is pretty much to at least train these players up, and hopefully they will develop. They will nourish into into good footballers and good team as well. Because again, having good chemistry in the team, you cannot just take one day to achieve that. Instead, all you have to do pretty much is to just wait, let them develop, let them nourish their position, the relationship with each other. And that's why I'm not feeling extra bittersweet about losing the game or not. So, but first game right here against Watford, I feel like we've been playing against Watford for a long time. Especially we've been playing against them quite a bit. I think two games and two games in 3 games where we have to play against Watford very early in the season, where we lost the first one, but we beat them in the Carabao Cup in the second round or in the first round, and later on right here in the first fixture we beat them 2-0. Of course, thanks to the red card from Watford. Without that red card, we've been pretty much grinding out results. Right here at home against Luton Town, 18 minutes in, Arthur Bruce was right there at the right time. It was a good header, initial header, won by David Washington, and of course, Arthur Bruce was right there at the right time. 64 minutes in, guess what? It was a very good save by the goalkeeper, Dice-Saman. And later on, 65 minutes, and we are building the attack from the back here. Here comes McNeil driving down the left-hand side. Gives a through ball to Yates, who replaced Jack Hyatt in today's game. Of course, pretty much the third successor of Paul Verna. But 67 minutes in, right here, Mensa. We've been trying to look for that second goal for so long. And finally, Mensa, just helped us to find that potential winner here. This is another play where I feel like, EA just a little bit overpowering. I feel like their wingers or their wide backs, they just have way too much pace at times, which I feel like it's a little bit unrealistic at times. But here comes McNeil finding Yates inside the 6-yard box and converts. That one's it's a tap in. I don't care. We just really have to grind out the result. We just really have to win whatever possible. And again, we are pretty much in the space and the area where we only have 2 competitions to focus with, the league and also FA Cup, and we just signed 2 defensive reinforcements. And to the point where, we really have to get ourselves together and hopefully fighting for the promotion spot. Again, if we can make it, I'm okay with it. But for the FA Cup, we already pretty much achieved what we wanted to be. I think today's gameplay, we'll be pretty much playing against Brentford again. But we're playing against Brentford twice in today's game. And look at this play. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'm going for the ball, right? I am going for the ball. But what CPU always does, or at least the AI, your own player always does, is trying to, they're not going for the ball, they're going for the legs of the players, which is very, very frustrating at times because it just happens way too many often. I feel like the more I play the more I play for this series, I realize there are quite a lot of problems that I don't quite notice it before. First of all, in terms of tackling, sometimes you put your weakest foot out, or you stuck the wrong foot out a lot of times, which is very annoying because it certainly undermines the whole process of defending well. Well, that's pretty much what happened when you try to defend or trying to throw in a tackle for the ball or blocking a shot. The CPU, what they think is that they thought I was trying to take down the play, which is not my intention after all. Same as the first goal that we conceded, right? The penalty that we got. Later on, Brentford scoring the second goal. And third goal right now is just very tough scene to play. Very tough scene to play see as well. I mean, I don't mind losing, but the fact that losing to the point where we're unable to answer back, we're unable to improve, it's just very frustrating. Literally 5 minutes after conceding the third goal, and here comes Brentford. They just kind of have, all the room they have in the box, and they just keep on scoring, and I don't know what to do anymore. Our players are slow. The acceleration of defensive players are very, very slow. So when you want a defensive player to make a tackle, trying to chase the opposition player, it's pretty much impossible. And right here, this is a consolation going away. Yet Yates score back-to-back goals for him, or back-to-back games. Which, at least we're not getting clean sheeted, which is good. 88 minutes in, here comes Brentford again. Once again, look at our defense, just completely non-existent. And defensively non-existent as well. This is the part where I just felt very confused. Where was the player? I don't know. You got to ask the game, because certainly, when they have the second mouse or the second indication of the player, it's just very confusing to see. I know it's in gray color, but then the layering is red. It's really hard to see, and certainly that's pretty much how we conceded the last goal, and we lost to Brentford 5-1. And I feel like the hope of getting promoted, or the hope of putting ourselves in a place where we're gonna get promoted, it's getting slimmer and slimmer every time. So going to the Youth Academy report again, nothing much going on. I feel like we have been signing a lot of good players at one point, and right now everything just kind of slowly died down. And I don't even remember the last time where we have to call up a player and play in the first 11. Perhaps it might be Logan Nager, of course, who have been sold to Stoke City at the moment. But this is pretty much the players that we have. I mean, some of them certainly looks pretty good right now at the moment. Of course, this player is Samuel Hayes. 59 rated with a potential 86 to 94. I doubt his rating's going to drop any more lower. For the potential rating. But fourth game of today's episode against Millwall, away from home again. Pretty much playing with the same formation right now, except some of the defensive players have to come in just to try to do a job right now, and rotate players here and there, just to getting some fresh legs, some new opportunity for players as well. So Yates coming on for Jack Hyde, of course. I feel like Yates has been pretty impressive, to be honest. I mean, he's not pretty much what we have in mind in the future, because again, we're way too many central attacking midfielder right now. But the reason he is there is because he has to step up, because Paul Vanner has been injured, and right now not a good scene to see. Within 20 minutes and we have conceded the first goal. And right now, this is pretty much the triumphant of me complaining about the defense, complaining about the goalkeeper. The fact how we conceded that header from that range was a little bit crazy. I mean, Seaman should have done better with that goal, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's far from a distance, that header, but somehow the ball just allowed to go in, and out of nowhere, poor defense gave the ball away in the box. A good cross in the middle, but poor marking in the middle as well kind of contribute into this goal right here. 3-0. I already knew this is not the game to win. I mean, once we hit 3 goals down, the fact that you trying to win the game has become very slim. Arthur Bruce scoring consolation goal in the late minute, 76 minutes in. We lost the ball again from the right back. Here comes Brett Shaw on the left, dribbling down the middle, doing some bit of skills. It's just unbelievable. When you put 2 players onto one player who have the ball, they will always find a way to find anybody in the middle, and that's exactly what happened. 89 minutes in, here comes Stevenage again. I mean, good strike by Mensah, but I think Tesco or David Washington got the rebound. 4-2 was the final score. Losing yet again. Back-to-back loss already. Not feeling well. Toby Yates picked up an injury, broken toe injury. Keeps him out for 3 months. That's pretty much sums up the rest of the season right now. I feel like the chances of getting promoted very slim, and right now we have to play in the FA Cup right now. I know it's round 5, round 16. We have completed the objective, but still, I just feel like the whole injury issues going on with the team is just not helping in any cases possible. Right now against Brentford, this time at home, round of 16. Again, we're in the same division. Everybody expect us to maybe potentially beat them, especially we're on the home ground right here. But we have to switch the player here and there just to get a little bit of fresh legs into the team as usual. 3 minutes in, here comes Brentford driving down the left-hand side. And yeah, just poor defending. I don't know what to say anymore. CP are way too overpowered. I didn't switch side or whatsoever. Ultimate difficulty at the basis of the game. We conceded the first goal, and later on, second goal, here comes Arthur Bruce coming on. Washington to Miley, and he strikes this one beautifully to top left corner. And quickly, within 10 minutes, we respawn the game 1-1. And at least it's a way for us to try to get the ball back. 68 minutes in, here comes Brentford driving down the left-hand side, and this is the most infuriating ever played this game. The whole reason why I stuck the foot out, the whole reason why I put a tackle, press circle is because this was meant to be a block to the ball, not trying to go for the player. And guess what? EA always misinterpreted the way how I want to play. First of all, Elijah Spencer has been sent off. Second of all, we were drawing this game, right? We might have a chance to win in this game if we can, but the game just wouldn't allow me to. It was a stupid glitch, and it becomes very frustrating. Last minute right here, last 5 seconds in today's game, whips it in. Kyrodia heads this one straight at Flicken. It was a good save, by the way, by the goalkeeper. But you know what? That's pretty much sums up everything. We still have another corner. Hopefully, we're going to score from this one. Here comes Miley, swings it in for a corner kick, and it was Van Kooten this time. Heads out over the bar, and we have ended the game 2-1, and we are out of the FA Cup, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like the campaign here is over. We're not getting promoted. I feel like we're not getting promoted in any way possible. FA Cup is gone. All we have to do is right now is to focus for the remaining 10 games, so it's 12 games of the season. So I realized, you know what, to kind of speed things up with the episode, we're not getting anywhere this season anymore. I mean, unless we somehow play a playoff spot in the promotional race. So I'm not sure if we're gonna do that or not, but we might have to see. So what I'm gonna do with this rest of the season is that I'm gonna condense it, 6 games. In the next episode, in 6 games to close out the season if we can, because at least if we somehow made it in the automatic promotion, I know there will be 4 games to play max, so I will move that 4 games to play max into the next episode, so we can speed things up quickly in the season 2. I know we're not getting anywhere in this season, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.